We are live, guys. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey, guys, I am Pam. If this is your first time here, I am doing a declutter, a large declutter, okay? I hope to see you guys joining pretty soon. I'm pretty excited. Nobody's in the chat yet, so I don't think anyone's joined yet. This was literally, I've been putting it off and putting it off, and I decided to do a live declutter after asking some folks if they wanted to see that, and they said yes. So let's wait to see if anybody joins, and if they don't, then we'll postpone. But for the most part, for those of you that are joining me for the first time, I have done this in the past where I declutter my my collection live, and how it works is you come in the comments and you let me know what you're interested in. I take a note of it. All the information should be down in the description. So let me just switch over to my actual page to make sure that we are doing the do. Yep, and we are. Okay, yep, we are. So I'm going to mute this. And oh, hi, JC. Hi, Nadia. Thanks for joining, guys. All right, I am seeing the comments now. Live sale. I'm just typing it in. I'm not familiar on how to pin comments here, but we'll make it do what it do. I'm doing great, JC. Thanks for joining. Today, I'm trying to do a declutter and hoping I have over 20 fragrances here that I'm going to declutter. And hopefully you guys are interested in picking some of them up from moi. How are you guys doing? How has your week been so far? It's one more day till the end of the week. Hey, Jessica. Hi, Teresa. Guys, thanks for joining. It's good. What you been up to, JC? Work, work, work. Like Rihanna. Work, 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 work. I don't even, yeah, that's the song. Work, 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 work. Oh, gosh. Hi, Brett. Thanks for joining. Thanks for stopping by. Everything is good. Yes, Nadia, I'm glad. Yep. Man, I'm ready for the end of this week. Things are moving well. Prayers are working. I'm telling you, the devil's been busy. You hear me? The devil's been busy, busy, busy. Hey, hello, Ray. Thanks for joining. So, guys, I'm doing a declutter. I've been talking about this since the anniversary of Christian's passing, which was last October. And I have been going through it for those of you that don't know. So I just kind of like put things on pause, did not want to overwhelm myself. But as I go through my stuff, I have over 300 bottles, and that's including niche fragrances. That's including, thanks, JC. I really appreciate it. That's including everything. So we have a little of everything today. I have a buttload, and I mean a buttload. Well, almost my entire collection of Heely I am letting go of, primarily because I do not wear it. Not a lot of people are really interested in Heely fragrances. So when I do reviews on them, I don't get a lot of feedback because it's a very niche brand. It's a British brand. And I'm not an incense. I like incense, but I like sweet incense. And a lot of his fragrances don't have the incense vibe. I like them, but I don't love them. So I'm not wearing them every day. And then I have, of course, some fragrances that I've been talking about in the past, getting rid of and passing them on to somebody else that will love them. That's Vara. I've got stuff I just got, like literally just got. And this is like imaginary authors. I've got quite a bit of action for y'all. I've got quite a bit of these fragrances as well. Histoires de Parfum. I actually really like Histoires de Parfum fragrances, but I am not wearing them. So what I'm going to do, some of them were donated to me 2 years ago for the for Christian's nonprofit. So any Histoires de Parfum that I sell tonight, that money will be going to a set profit. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ray. appreciate you. Hi, Alicia. Thanks for joining. So we'll wait to see how many other people bumping join us before we get this party started. For real though. Don't forget to like, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, please. It helps. Hi, Amanda. All is well. So far, so good. That's what I gotta say. I'm blessed. I got a lot of things going on. I'm getting ready to hang my boots up in the next year. So I'm trying to get myself in order for that. So let's see, what should we start with? I got a lot of niche, like a lot of niche. Okay, guys. So I think perhaps, let's see, it's 7:07. We'll start the game at 7:10. Now, hey Cheryl, what's going on, Trini? Did you go home for Carnival? I wanted to go, but I could not. But I'm hoping to go next year. I'm hoping, if God spares life, as we say, I will try to go to Trinidad for Carnival, because I heard it was wonderful. My friend Siobhan, she posted on TikTok about it. Another friend that I know from Purse Forum, as well as on Instagram, she went. I just, when you get older, you want to go back to your roots. You know what I mean? So y'all, I can't see without my glasses. So hey PJ, it's good to see you, my dear. Oh my God, it's so good to see all of y'all. So if I see, let me make sure. Nope, I was eating chocolate cookies. You know, the Oreo cookies, the really skinny ones, because it makes me feel like I'm doing something when I eat those. Germany, yes, Germany is. I haven't been to Germany. Well, I haven't been back to Germany since coming back from Iraq. I think we flew through, but I haven't been to Germany in a long time. It would be nice to go, trips and across Europe. It would be nice to do that, So tonight I have my notepad. I have pens. I have oodles and noodles of pens. Make sure they're right. Yes. And so how we're going to do this tonight, just like we do, we're basically on the good faith system. Okay. So I'll show you a fragrance. I'll look up how much. Let me pull it up right now before I forget, because I have a tendency to forget. I will look it up on look up the notes for you, but I'm trying not to do too many notes, because that makes our sale go way too long. So I'll tell you about the fragrance, and then I will go on Fragrance Net or Fragrance Buy and tell you how much they're asking for it. But a lot of these fragrances, I will tell you, I don't think they have it, because a lot of these are old school, hard to come by fragrances. Y'all know I like not weird, that's the wrong word. I like unique fragrances. So for me, you guys may or may not have heard or sniffed these. So some of you, these fragrances may be complete blind buys for you, which I would love to do more decanting. Excuse me. I'd like to do more decanting and stuff like that, but I just don't have the time to do it. I barely have the time to actually do what I'd love to do, which is post more. So I know that you guys are watching me on Facebook, and I'm so sorry. I'm looking at a note here that says that I cannot post comments from Facebook. I won't be able to see them. So if you are on Facebook, because we're double streaming, so if you're on Facebook and you want an item, my recommendation to you is to come on over to YouTube, and that way you can comment and say, hey, I want this, I want that, right? So we don't miss out. So it is now 7:10. I said we're going to start the sale at 7:10. I placed it. I have my phone right here because I placed I did like a really quick reel on YouTube to say that I'm having a live perfume sale. And so let's get started. So the first one I want to go with, it's easy because it's right here, and this is In Love with Everything, and this is by Imaginary Authors. This it's not a bad fragrance. I just did not reach for it. I've had, oh gosh, now I open it up and it smells yum yum. I have not reached for it at all, to be honest with you. And I feel kind of bad that I didn't reach for it as much as I would hope to. I'm looking up Fragrantica so I can tell you the notes real quick. This came out last year, and I bought a partial from one of my good friends. And I'm telling you, I fell in love with the fragrance immediately because it has it's a gourmand. So it has like if you can think about roller skating, if you can think about growing up, fruity, that type of stuff, that's the vibe. So it's a fruity citrus and it's woody, and it literally takes me back to roller skating back in the day. Like, and I wasn't a good roller skater. Okay. If you think about it, I had dirt roads. Hi, Bryson. Happy New Year to you too. So this is the first one we're talking about, and you can see the levels. Okay. I put on good lighting here so you guys are able to see this is the bottle. Not all the bottles are going to have boxes. I'm letting you know full presentation. I will, whatever I have, I will of course mail it with the box, but if I don't, it's not going to come with it. So this is I want to say this is a 50 ml bottle. Yes, it is. And as you can see, it is a little over 3/4 still full. So I barely use this fragrance. If you are interested in this, let me know. So this has rum punch. Well, I'm sorry, not rum punch. See, I'm thinking of drinking. It has punch, palm sugar, raspberry, citrus. It's very tropical, but it's almost like, I'm sorry, it really smells to me like a fruity Miami Vice, Caribbean. It's like all of that mixed together. And if you've ever been to Miami, you know the majority of Miami is Caribbeans and Hispanic or people from Cuba or from different parts of South America. Okay. So on Lucky Scent, In Love with Everything goes for $95 for the full bottle. So I will let this go for, let me see how much it is. It's a little over 3/4. It's $95. So I would let this go for 80 bucks. Yeah. Oh, my nose is itching. Okay, and once I'm done tonight, what I'll do is I'll leave this live up for about 2 days to see if anybody else wants anything. So I don't see anyone saying that they want it. So we will move on to the next. Okay, again, this In Love with Everything. This is by Imaginary Authors. The perfumer, I don't think they have the name of the perfumer. Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll, I think is what this how they are perceiving this. But this is a very, in my opinion, a happy, very youthful fragrance. So I am going to put this to the side, and that is $80. I can drop it. Actually, I'll drop it to $75. I'll drop it to $75. Yeah. And it is a little over 3/4. Okay. It's almost full. Move that to the left, to the left, to the left. Okay. The next one we're going to talk about is, this is by Valentino, and I have had this, I think it's been a year. When it came out, I purchased it. And this is the Valentino Yellow Dream. This is I want to say it's sort of a citrus fragrance, but I don't get a whole lot of citrus with it. I got a lot of a clean fragrance. I don't wear it. I don't wear it. I barely sprayed it. So the bottle is, as you can see, I'm looking for something to keep it flat so you can see, but I barely wore this. It's almost full. It's still in the stores for over $100. So I'm going to let this go for $95. And this is the big bottle. This is a 3.3 ounce. So it's like $133, I think it is. And that's Valentino's Yellow Dream. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. I try my best. I try my best. I try not to, hurt myself because, now if you buy, depending upon how much you buy and stuff like that, the weight, everything is weighted. So once I find out how much shipping is, I'll let you know how much shipping is. But this is the bottle, and I believe I have I do. I actually have the box, but I don't have the price on it that I paid for it. So this is Valentino Yellow Dream. I love these bottles. Yellow Dream, and this is the large bottle. Hi, Angel. Okay. So I will put this to the side. I am letting this go for $95. Okay. No one's claimed that one. Am I moving too fast? Am I speaking too fast? Please let me know. Again, if you are on Facebook, I'm not able to see your comments. And I tried logging into Facebook so I can see them, and I cannot. For some reason, I don't know why. Let me try pulling it up on my phone. Give me 1 second. Nope, it won't come up on my phone either. What the Tom Diggity? So I thought I would be able to see it on here, but it's not allowing me to. Okay, so the next one. Oy, oy, oy. This is Versace, and this is a bright crystal. And I wore this a few times. This bottle is almost full still. Let's turn it this way. You see, it's almost full. This is the thickness of the bottle. Bring it a little closer. This is almost full. I will let this go for 35 bucks. Full price, I think it's like 70 something dollars. But I let it go for $35. It's still pretty and clean. It's a light fragrance. It's great for work. If you work in patient care area, even if it's in the admin section, patients are still coming in to see you sometimes. These are great fragrances for that. These lighter fragrances. This one as well as the Valentino Yellow Dream. So this is Versace Bright Crystal. No, I'm sorry. Versace Bright Crystal. Okay. So let me know if you guys are interested in this one. 35 bucks. It's a pretty bottle. So I don't forget I'm writing down the prices. Okay. And I do not have a claimant for that one. Thank you so much, Ray. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Cheryl, you are absolutely right. I always have good sales. I have a lot of bottles here. Okay. A lot of bottles. Okay. So let's keep it moving. Make sure I'm seeing all comments. Yes, I am. The next one is a twofer, or I can sell them individually. This is chocolate hazelnut. It's a gourmand fragrance. I want to say it's like a store fragrance. I don't see the name of the company by it, but this smells really good. And I could not find this anywhere on the internet. Like, you know how you look it up and all that kind of stuff. So both of these, I will let both of these go for $20. I barely sprayed them. Barely. I just sprayed them to smell them. That's it. So the next one is Pine Parfait. This is sort of a green gourmand. It has a palmy vibe to it. It's really pretty. And the other one is chocolate hazelnut. The bottle is very simple. Very simple. I won't say leak proof or anything like that because I don't know. It's not leaked on me. And I've had this for a year. So it's time for it to go. I barely use these. And since my daughter's discovered my collection, like literally discovered my collection, I really cannot get her to wear the stuff. So for these two, if you want one, thank you, Alicia. Thank you. Urban Outfitters. So if you want one, I will sell it for $12. If you want both, I will sell it for $20 for the set. I don't think I've been in that store, or maybe I have been. I slowed down in my shopping, y'all. Well, clothes shop. Well, no. Yeah, no, that's a lie. So 20 for both and 12 each. And that's by Urban Outfitters. It's Pine Parfait. And I didn't know how to flip the camera. And the other one is chocolate hazelnut. So let me know if you want those. You'll take the hazelnut? Gotcha, Teresa. All right, I got you. I got you. So moving on, I'm trying to move fast, and the reason I'm trying to move fast is, y'all, it's a lot by my feet right now, and I took some out of this batch. So again, I'm going over for those of you that are just joining. Valentino Yellow Dream. That one is $95. This is almost brand new. I barely sprayed it. I think I only did videos with it and I sprayed it once or twice. Okay. And this one is 95. I think I want to say a full bottle. This is a big bottle, and I think it's like 139 or something like that. And I have Versace Bright Crystal. This one, I think I said 25. No, 35 for this one. Then I have In Love with Everything, and this is brand new, came out in 2022, and this is by Imaginary Authors. So this is your chance to, this right now is on Lucky Sense for $95, and I am selling it for $75. Okay. So let me know. So let's keep it moving. So let's do a Histoire de Parfum. Now, the Histoire de Parfum fragrances that was donated to me, I am going to put that fund towards Christian's nonprofit, the ones that I purchased myself. Of course, I'm keeping that if I sell them. So this one is $18.89. And this is nice. It's very unique. If you're looking for unique fragrances, not like everything else you smell in the store, I wore this to work once, and somebody asked me what I was wearing. And when I said Histoire de Parfum, they were like, Histoire de who? Anyways, this is $18.89 by Histoire de Parfums. These are not very easy to come by. Sometimes they'll be on fragrance buy. So that's this one here. Let me see if I can pull up the notes for you guys real quick. I think the only person is like the perfume guy or something like that I saw on YouTube is the only person that I've seen that had talked about them. I don't see too many people talking about them. So $18.89, I do not see it. Nope, they don't have it. But the big bottles go for, they've got $18.99, which is by Ernest Hemingway. And they go for $128 for the 60 ml, $210 for the big size bottles, which is 120 mils. What's this? I want to say this is, yep, this is 120 mils. So the big bottles are 120 mils. And then the 60 ml bottles are $128. Oh, you have it, Alicia? How do you like it? My nose is itching. So let's go to Fragrantica, and I will just give you guys a quick $18.89. I'll give you a quick rundown on the notes. So this is Moulin Rouge, and it's got iris, fruity, powdery notes. It's got an earthy accord, warm, spicy, rose, musky, and violet. So it's a little powdery. It's a really nice fragrance. I think that Histoire de Parfums to me comes across as very artisan. Is that how you pronounce it? Artisan, right? The fragrances aren't just put together. They're not very, how do I say? They're not fragrances to be mass appealing. They're different. They're very, very unique in the way they concoct these. All right. So this says that it's got plum, cinnamon, tangerine. Yeah, I could smell a plum. Plum, cinnamon, tangerine, a tincture of rose and wormwood, iris, musk, and patchouli. A lot of times when you see fragrances and they talk about plum and stuff, you're thinking about Marc Jacobs. This doesn't smell anything like this. It's extremely, in my opinion, a very unique fragrance. Yes, they're very unique. So this is the first one. So this is the big bottle, and it goes it is for over $200. So I would say, let's see here. I would say 160. I mean, it's almost full, guys. Let's see. Let's turn it this way. There we go. So I would say it's got quite a bit in there. So that's $18.89. And I will let that go for, let's do 160. Let's see if it's on Fragrance Buy. If it's cheaper on Fragrance Buy, then I will give you that price, or lower, of course. $18.89. It's sold out. It is sold out on Fragrance Buy. That's the only other place I've seen Histoires de Parfums, like, in my opinion. Yes, they are very unique. So I'm going to put this one down here. 160. If you buy more than one fragrance, I am more than willing to initiate a bargain. I'll get them out of here. They got to go. Okay. And so the next one is 1904. I'm polishing the bottles. 1904. And let's see here. Oh, hi, Janie. Yes. Hi, Cassandra. Hey, Janie. 1904. And this one, as you can see, it's almost full as well. And let me pull up the notes on Fragrantica for you. This is one of the ones that I'm going to donate the funds to my son's nonprofit. So that's Madame. I have done a review on this one. You can look on my channel. You'll find a review on this one. This is 1904 Madame Butterfly Puccini Absolute Eau de Parfum. And this one is very heady. It has top notes of neroli, mandarin orange, middle notes of orris and heliotrope, so a bit of powderiness there. I think all his water parfums, in my opinion, has a level of powderiness to it. And of course, the base, you have the gnome, the musk, and the cedar, and the sandalwood. Now, if you are interested in this one, let me know. Let's see if they have it on Lucky Scent. Oh boy. Nathan, the dogs are screeching for you, my love. Nathan, close the door, please. Thank you, honey. And they don't have it there either. So I guess either his, thank you, baby. So they don't have it on Fragrance Buy or on Lucky Scent. So this is unique. So this is 1904, and this is Histoires de Parfums, 1904. What do we do if we want to pick up a fragrance? So I ship it to you. If you are local, of course, that's different. But if you, because I'm here in San Antonio, Texas. So what I do is I ship it. So once you purchase, you let me know what you want in the comments. And what I do is I take a note of the fragrance and how much it costs and who purchased it. And then I will reach out. You reach out to me and let me know in the comments after the live, hey, I purchased this, blah, blah, blah. And what I will do is my email and everything is down there. You can reach out to me and say, this is what I purchased, but I will have your information here. Once that's done, we arrange, if you buy more than one fragrance, the package is going to be a little heavy and whatnot. So I'll find out how much. I try to make it as less painful for you to ship, depending upon how heavy your box is or your package. Okay. And that's it. It's really, you pay me immediately. And in order to pay me, you would be going to either I would prefer ZELLE. If you can do it, I would prefer ZELLE. And all the information is in the description. If you look below in the description, it has it there. But I would prefer ZELLE, but I do accept PayPal, friends and family, and I do Cash App as well. You just need to let me know what you purchased. And then I will tell you how much the cost is. Okay? That's the question that was asked by Simply Me. Okay, I like your hair. Okay. All right, so that's 1904 Histoires de Parfum. So the next Histoires de Parfum, since we're on a roll with Histoires de Parfum, this one is also going to, I'm polishing the bottles. This one is also going to be donating. The funds from this sale will be donated. Oh, I didn't say how much that was, did I? So We'll just say, this is nice. I need to stop doing that because the more I sniff is the more I'm going to put back in the keep, and I don't want to keep. I have to get rid of these. I haven't been using them. So this is 1904 Madame Butterfly. What is Zelle? Your old school. Alicia, Zelle is literally like an app. You go to Zelle and you pull up the person's email or by their number, their phone number and whatnot, and it goes directly to the bank. And it's safer. For me, it's safer than Cash App, and it's safer than PayPal. So I prefer Zelle. There's also hey Courtney. There's also I've used it before, Venmo, but I'm not very familiar with it. Zelle I've used because a lot of banks do Zelle. So this one here, I would let this one go. As you can see, it's used a little bit. So I would let this go for 75. I don't even, hold on before I say that, because this is definitely, the money is definitely going to, if it sells these Histoires parfums that I did not purchase myself, they're going to go to my son's nonprofit. So let's see. Parfum. The sizes and stuff like that. And give me a second, because I know that they're relatively expensive. Fragrance by, and I don't know, maybe they're hard to come by now. I'm not certain. Okay, there we go. There we go. Sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. And there are several different lines and whatnot. And this one isn't in here either. They're all sold out for the most part. So these are really fragrances that are hard to come by. Yeesh. Okay, so the price points here aren't bad. They're like 66.19 and stuff like that. So I will sell this one. I don't know. 66, 66, 66. None of the black bottles. Let's see, Max Aroma. I don't really deal with Max Aroma so much, but let's see what they're. And they don't have any of these little bottles either. Okay, let's get away from you. All right, so let's go back. We will do 75. I'll do 70 because it's already, as you can see, it's already been used, and I made some decants and stuff like that. So I'll let this one go for 70. That's 1890, 1890, and I have 1904. 1890 is, let me give you the notes for that. Madame de Pique Tchaikovsky. These names are killing me. Oh gosh, it's a lucky thing I can speak a little Spanish and a little, I can pronounce, not speak. I can pronounce a little Spanish and a little French and a little Russian. So 1890 is called La Dame de Pique Tchaikovsky. And this one is a nice, heady, spicy fragrance. It's got orange blossom in the top, coriander and pepper. In the middle is where you have your florals, which is normally where people put florals, right? In the middle. So jasmine and rose. And then in the bottom, you've got leather, incense, patchouli, musk, and amber. And so I'm still going back and forth on the price. So this one, 1904 Madame Butterfly is a little fuller. So we will go with, I will go with 80 on this one. And since this one is a little less filled, so this one is probably 3/4, I would go with 75 for this one. So 1890 is 75, 1904. Let me write it down before I forget. 1890, 74, 1890, yeah, 75, I'm sorry, 75. And then 1904, we'll just go 80. And those funds, if you purchase these, they're going to my son's nonprofit. Okay. You only have pay. I have PayPal too. It just has to be friends or family. If you have PayPal, it's friends or family. If it's Cash App, that's fine. Zelle is what I prefer. But if you have PayPal, that's fine too. It just has to be friends or family with no comments. Because I don't want to have to, when it comes in, you know, whenever since like January of last year, there was some changes that were made with PayPal, and I'm trying to donate some of this money. So I don't want to have to pay PayPal so I can donate, if that makes any sense. Okay, so all right, guys, those two are going down there. The next one is Amber Rem, and this is a rare limited edition bottle. And as you can see, this is an amber fragrance, and I barely touched it. I love amber. I love amber fragrances. This one is a little more spicier than most ambers I have in my collection. A very sweet, sticky sweet, gourmandy type vibe. That's the ambers in my collection, the majority of them. And this one is not. This is a rare. It's back to front, so it's rare edition. Okay. And this one, I will sell this for 100. This is such a pretty bottle. So this one will be 100. And that's Amber Ram. Actually, let's just dock it. 95. 90. Yeah, 90. $90. We'll just do $90 for this one. Put that down there. If you want that, let me know. 90 bucks. 90. Let me double check. Amber Ram. I don't want to cheat myself. But I also want to make this no longer available. Bullocks. Let's try Fragrance Spy. I don't want to cheat myself, and I certainly don't want to cheat you. So this is a rare and discontinued fragrance, and it is no longer available. So 90 bucks for Amber Ram. 90, Alicia. Oh, sorry. Here we go. So I'll put all of them up here. I just realized what I need here. I need another table. I need another table. I need to get more organized, like what's her name? AI. She's very organized. Her room is very organized. Yeah, mine isn't. Oh God. Okay, so this is 1889. This is no longer available. I don't think any of these are available anymore. Okay, great, Courtney. So this is 1889. This one is 160. These bottles, this size bottle goes for over $200. So I'm going to sell this one for 160. I barely used it. Okay. And then we have this is the last one. This is probably missed some review video. Okay. And I'll run back through them. Not a whole lot. We didn't miss a whole lot. This is Amber Ram. Then we have 1890. Put that on the computer. 1890. And then we have 1904. And both of these are very limited, very hard to come by. So these two, the sale is going to Christian's nonprofit because these were donated in 2021, but it didn't get bid on when I did that auction for for Childhood Cancer Awareness Month in October 2021. They didn't get bid on. So actually, I was doing decants of them. That's what I was doing, decants. So I might go back to selling decants on these and then try to if they don't sell today. So we've got 1890, 1904. We've got Amber Ram. And we've got Histoires de Parfum. This is the last one here. And this is 1889. I thought I had two more. I thought I had 6. Hold on one second. Woo, ciao. Courtney, you asked what you missed. Yellow Dream by Valentino. And that one is 95. That's almost a full bottle. Versace Bright Crystal. This is 35. And In Love with Everything by Imaginary Authors. And this is 75. And then I also have one is already sold. Chocolate Hazelnut is already sold. So I have $12 for Pine Parfait by Urban Outfitters. Those are the ones that I'm interested in one, but gotta hold out and watch. Okay, that's fair. And I'm this time I'm trying to like write down each of them that the price. So let me dig through here. I think I have two. Yep, I knew I had more. I knew I had more. So this one is 1926. This one is really nice. It's very powdery. Missing the juice level. I'll get Amber Rem. Okay. Alicia said she's going to get Amber Rem. So let me pull up the level for you for Amber Rem is right here. Let me come back some. See that? Let me see. I see people. See, I was going to do this, but you can't see nothing. So there you go. So the level is right here. So it's a little over 3/4 full. Okay. So Alicia is going to get Amber Ram. Put your name by it. Okie dokie artichoke. Bright Crystal Janie. The yellow Versace yellow bottle smells. To me, it's a fresh fragrance. That's what I get with it. I don't get any powdery, nothing. Yellow Dream. For Yellow Dream, it's a citrus fragrance. It has a little bit of muskiness to it. It's aromatic. That's what they're saying the accords are. For me, I get fresh. I get citrus, like lemon outside. To me, it's very, for the hot, where we're at, Janie, the hot weather is hot. So I see that, and it's a little just softness, a little bit of musk there, and there's got rose in it. It's only got 3 notes listed: rose, lemon, and white musk. So it's not very complex. Now, this is the big bottle, and it normally goes for, I think Ulta has it for like one. And I think all fragrances will raise in price. So Ulta has it for like 130 something. So I'm selling it for 90. I just want to get rid of these fragrances because I have way too many and I'm not using them. 1926 is powdery. How much is it? 1926 is doom doom doom. Where is 1926? Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's very, I want to say it smells vintage to me. And I'm smiling because it reminds me of home. Y'all know anything that's old school reminds me of home. And this one is almost full. So I would go, Courtney, I would let this go for 100. 1926. 100. It's very vintagey. Yes, vintagey. We've been making up words, girl. I think it might be a word. So Bright Crystal is Janie. I've got you. Okay. What did you miss? Gat? So let's see. 1926, 1875. All right. So I won't show you what's already sold. I'll show you what's available. So we've got 1889 by Histoires de Parfum. This is I want to say this is, well, it's limited. You can't find it. Okay. This is by Histoires de Parfum. The Versace yellow bottle is called Yellow Diamonds. What is the name again? Oh, no. The Versace, this one here, sweetie, Janie, this is the Versace. This is Bright Crystal. And then the yellow bottle, which is right here, this is by Valentino. And this is called Yellow Dream. Yeah. Okay. And Gat asked what she missed. I'll show you. So we've got, I think you said you wanted this one, right, Janie? You still want this one? So I'll put that over here for you. All right. So we've got, this is by Imaginary Authors. This is a niche house, very unique fragrances. This is In Love with Everything. It has a bright, summery Miami Vice kind of vibe, Kool-Aid. It's like a fruit, it's got fruit punch in it. Yellow Dream is blah, 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 95. And then the Versace, the pink bottle, this one, that is 35. So this here is In Love with Everything. It was released last year. There was an event in Dallas, and I didn't get to go because that's almost 5 hours away when I'm driving. So, because I drive like an old lady, I do. I'll drive very carefully. Okay. Anyways, this is In Love with Everything. It has a fruit punch. It's fruity. That's the kind of vibe it gives. This one here, the price point is $95. It was just released. So this is a new perfume. So I am letting go of this for $75. And as you can see, I barely used any of it. Okay. All right. So Janie's got both of them. Doop, doop. I put both of them down here for Janie, so I don't show it again. Then we've got Histoires de Parfum. This is 1889. These are perfumes you cannot find anymore. It's very hard. If you find them, they're sold out most of the times. 1875 by Histoires de Parfum. We've got 1926, which is what Courtney was asking me about earlier. This is very powdery. It's very vintage vibe. It's really pretty. I like Histoires de Parfum fragrances. I just don't wear them a lot. So I'm letting go of those. And I also have 1890 by Histoires de Parfum available and 1904. Okay. Let's see. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. All right. So those are the Histoires de Parfum that are still available. I have 1, 2, 3, 3 and 2, 5 still available. One is already sold. The amber fragrance. Okay. And of course this one. All right. And and I have Pine Parfait also still available. And this is by Urban Outfitters. This is $12. This is a gourmand, like a green gourmand. So I have my phone over here and I have a cloth over here. I like to polish the bottles. All right. So since we just got through talking about Versace, I am getting rid of this one. Didn't want to. I've been holding on to it. It's one of my very favorites. This is Versace Eros. And this is an eau de toilette, which I prefer over the eau de parfum. I get great lasting power with this fragrance. I really like it and I enjoy it. But I have other fragrances I would like to get to, like literally use. And so I am letting go of this one. I have 2 House of Sillage Freshies that did not see any play last year. So I'm trying to do that. Okay. So this is Versace Eros, and I will let this go for, this is, as you can see, you don't need a lot with this fragrance. And let's see how much it goes for. Well, I need to tell you what it's the notes real quick. Eros Pour Femme Eau de Toilette. It's one of my favorites. It's citrusy, it's fruity, and you get that. You get the musk and all of that good stuff. It has a great rating on Fragrantica. It's got raspberry, Sicilian lemon, white currant, mandarin, and cologne, which cologne is literally like a chemical compound. Then you've got like chemical composition, like H2O, water, magnolia, jasmine, orange blossom, and freesia in the middle. And then in the base, you've got musk, not musk, but musk, ambroxan, woody notes, and patchouli in the base. So if you're interested in this one, let's see how much it's going for. I would say 40. I would let this go for $40. Yeah, $40 for this one. And it's pretty. $40. Yeah, $40 for that one. Write it down, Pam. Eros Pour Femme. $40. Okie dokie. Okay. Angel is taking Eros. Gotcha, Angel. Got it. I also want to say I don't have boxes for everything, so just please keep that in mind. I will try to find as many boxes as I can. I have a whole bunch of boxes here, but I ran out of space, so I had to get rid of some boxes. So, all right. So Angel's got that. All right. So let's see here. Let's talk about some more niche. I have Le Amandre. This is by Heely Perfumes. Heely Perfumes is out of England. And these fragrances are really good. Now, as you can see, I'm very rough with my fragrances. I use them, right? And if they're not being used, that means they got to go. And this is what the sale is about today. Let me move these Heelys from the Heelys. These are, woo. Alrighty. So this, guys, is I don't want to screw up the name. The white label. Let me give you a little history with Heely. So James Heely, out of England, he's a young perfumer. He's very quiet. He's I wouldn't say auspicious. He's very quiet. You don't find a lot of interviews with him. You'll read some interviews, and a lot of times when you pull up his name, you'll find that you're reading the same interview, or that people combined something from another interview. That's what I did when I was researching him. I really like the fragrances. I like the as you can see, that's wood, like a wooden cap, right? And some of the bottles will have marks in it, either from my nail or a pen. If I was holding one of them, have a pen mark on it. But the eau de parfum with James Heely, they come with the white label, and then the extrait de parfums have the black label. And I have quite a bit. I don't have his whole collection, but I have a lot. And I purchased most of these in 2021, 2022. I remember I purchased like a whole bunch, like in one sitting, and I was playing around with them. I like blending them together, mixing them, trying to get my own vibe going. You know, I like mixing fragrances, but most of them I purchased were partials, and these fragrances are bloody good. Okay, but I am not an incense person. I thought I was. But I'm not. I like a little bit of incense, and it has to be sweet. And even so, what I found is that incense fragrances give me headaches. So there we go. That's the level on this one. This is called Le Amandre. No. Le Amandier. And I want to say this is an almond vibe. Okay. So I'm going to pull up the notes for you real quick. L apostrophe Amandi. Here we go. So it is, you can find it online as an extrait, but I have it on James Heely's site. You'll find it as an eau de toilette. He also has it as an extrait de parfum. So this is, he just says it's a floral fragrance, and he puts all his notes basically in one category. So this has linden blossom, hyacinth, a little bit of almond. That's the almond deer, right? I want to say that might be French for almond. Anyways, violet, bellflower, jasmine, and rose. So it's mostly a floral fragrance. It's a very, excuse me, it's a very pretty fragrance. Okay. Now, I have this listed on Facebook, and to be fair, for $70. And so that's what we'll go with for $70. I want it to be fair across the board. Okay. And let's see. Let's see if you can see the level. Can you see it? It's right, like right there. Let's turn it this way. Here we go. And my hand isn't completely level. The bottles are nice and sturdy. Okay. So that's lemon there. This one is $70. Let me know if you want to try it or you want it, and in the comments. The next one we have, this is also, this is freaking sexy, but it just isn't for me. I envision, oh my God, y'all don't think I'm creepy, okay? So if you watch the Addams Family, if you're into those things, you watch the Addams Family and Morticia, okay? Oops, sorry. Morticia couldn't comment during the sale. Oh, okay. Hold on one second. For rose and vanilla, blah, blah, blah. Da, da, da. Okay, I got you, Jen. So also Cray, this is sexy. So I picture like Morticia Addams kind of vibe. It's bossy. It's just a sexy fragrance. And this is one of the fragrances I would say is very unisex in his line. I have worn this out, and I got followed around the store, and the gentleman wanted to purchase it for himself, right? So I was like, oh, it's James Heely. And then I went into the spill of telling him who James Heely was, the little bit I knew of him. And then of course, I had my phone. So I pulled up who Jim. He's like, wow, he's young. I said, yeah, a lot of perfumers are really young. And he was like, oh, okay. Because I think a lot of people in their head, when they visualize perfumers, they don't visualize, young folks coming up, just like, performers and stuff like that. We kind of like stuck in our head at the age we're at. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's like, he's a young perfumer. He's like, it doesn't smell like a young perfumer's perfume. I said, well, what do you mean by that? He's like, I don't know, everything you smell in the store. And he brought up Sauvage. I said, no. I said, I don't wear things. I mean, we have Sauvage in the house. I said, but no, the majority of fragrances that I have, I like unique stuff and I like things that make you think about it. So I tend to go for those type of fragrances, but sometimes they don't always work for me. But this one here, you don't need a lot. This is an extrait de parfum. An extrait de parfum. This goes for $295. And as you can see, I think it's $295. Yeah. It's barely used. And so also Cray, I have it listed as 220. Okay, this is, as you can see, look at that. So let me know if you are interested, and I will drop the price for you if you buy more than one. Okay. So let me know if you want this. If you like incense, this is so freaking sexy. I keep sniffing. Yeah. If you go to James Heely's site, he has the fragrances. It's very serene, peaceful. That's the kind of vibe he gives. Think about church, that type of incense, if you like that type of vibe with fragrances. So that's also Cray, and this one is 220 is what I have it listed for. But if you're buying more than one, we can work out something. Okay. All right. So let's go to the next one. This is, and remember I told you about pen marks. So I was writing on Facebook when you're selling, you have to like write your information or whatever. And I was writing and I got the bottle dirty a little bit with the pen mark right here. So that's all it is. It's nothing. The bottle isn't cracked or anything. I like bluing pens. And as you can see, it's on there and I couldn't get it off. I started rubbing it and yeah. So this is Hippie Rose. This is a beautiful rose fragrance with a slight bit of incense in it. If you've ever smelled incense fragrances with rose that is not crazy sweet, that's what this reminds me of. It's clean, it's fresh, it's very modern, and it has patchouli in it. I am not a big patchouli lover. I just can't. I like patchouli, but it has to be way down in the bottom. Okay, this one, the patchouli is at the top. So if you like patchouli, the patchouli is in the middle, not at the top, in the middle. So you've got oak musk, green nose, and bergamot. Then you've got rose and patchouli in the middle. That's where the flower comes from, florals. And patchouli, if you think patchouli, you think hippie stuff, right? And then the base note is musk, vetiver, incense, and amber. So, all right. So that is Hippie Rose. And this one, I believe they are going for either 210, either 195 or 210 or something like that. And Hippie Rose, I have it listed for 145. And as you can see, I used this last year. I did use this. I wore this in 2022 a total of three times. Yeah. I wore it in 2020. I wore it twice and I did a video once. So that's, yes, Teresa, yes, for me too. It has to be way in the back. This one is in the middle. Again, James Heely fragrances are very clean. They give a really austere, real chill vibe, church, incensey, serene. Think about going on a retreat. That's kind of James Heely vibe, okay? Even when he's given interviews, he's like real chill. There's no like pretentiousness. None of other perfumers are pretentious, but they tend to be sometimes. But anyways, that's James Heely, and this is Hippie Rose. Let me know if you want it down in the comment. The next one I have, this is Cardinal. Y'all see the names, right? Hippie Rose, the patchouli, Hippie Rose, right? Also Cray, you're thinking incense, church, and stuff like that, sacred, right? The next one is Cardinal, priestly, right? This is nice this is it's a sweeter incense fragrance. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I just can't wear it because it's got too much incense for me. I've worn it once, and that's how I know I wore it to bed actually. And I woke up and I was like, oh my God, this smells really nice because it's more of an amber, balsamic. It's sexy, in my opinion. It's sexy. James Heely fragrances gets very, very high marks on Fragrantica. There's definitely a group that loves this man and his work. And I was very appreciative. I have My favorite from James Heely. Did I put it away? Yes, my favorite from James Heely, and they smell the same because it's the same fragrance, just reinvented the name. It's Bubblegum Chic, which is now called what's it called? I forgot what it's called, but Bubblegum Chic is my favorite because it's tuberose, it's sweet, it's my vibe. It's just me. Okay. So that one I'm not letting go of, but I might. No, I might not. I really love it. I really love it. And having two fragrances that smell the exact same with different names, I don't know. But this is Cardinal, guys. This is black spicy at the top, so it's aromatic. It's got spices at the top. It's got myrrh in the middle. It's got labdanum, olibanum. Think very sensual. Think that type of vibe when you're thinking about this. This is a very sexy fragrance, okay? Although the name is really bossy. So think leather, think lace, think a mask, think a whip, that type of vibe, like, bossy, that's what yeah. If my dude was wearing, yeah, it's good. I can't wear it. And my husband is already mad at me because I bought him too many perfumes when he told me don't buy him no more. I went and bought anyways. So I can't give it to him. Although he was crazy about the House of Sillage one, but he loves fresh more than incense. Jasmine OD. Thank you, Alicia. Yes, that's the one you want, Bubblegum Chic. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. They are good. They are good. These are up your alley, Alicia. So this is almost full. As you can see, Pam's worn it once. Okay. Like literally once. And you can't even tell because the full bottles come looking like that as well. And this one, Cardinal, I am letting go for $155. Full bottle. Okay. Janie, I just saw your Cash App. I'll just contact, well, you're here, so I technically don't have to ship it to you, so we can meet up and I can give it to you. So yeah. Somebody just posted food on Facebook. Y'all, I'm trying to be good. I've been eating up a storm. A whip. Yes, Michelle. Like very okay. Let's see, what's her name? Janet Jackson did a video. I don't remember the name of the video. I just remember the outfit, okay? And I think that was the first time she had previewed red hair. It wasn't a bob, like a wave. She had a cap on, not a cap, I'm sorry, a fedora, and she had the white shirt on, the bustier that looked like it was a bustier under the white shirt, and the doggone wide leg pants. I need to redo that outfit because I think that would look good on me too. And then she had on a jacket. It's not I Get So Lonely. That's not the song. But she was the whole hair, like I like red hair too. And I love that. And that fragrance reminds me of that look. You know what I'm saying? That's what I get with that. Is Starbucks? Sure, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Michelle said, yeah. Okay. Okay. So my recommendation is if you like that type of vibe, that sexy vibe, that would be a fragrance for you, especially if you like incense. That fragrance is Cardinal is really nice. Cardinal is really nice. So all right. Let's see here. Oh, guys. Oh, yeah. So we have one, two, three. I have quite a few. So I'll just run through these real quick. The next is agarwood. If you like oud and you like incense, you're going to like this one. This is nice. This is nice. It's not as incensey. This is more oudy, but not skanky oud. Clean oud. He does oud very well. So this is agarwood. And this is by Heely. And as you can see, Pam's used it once. Yeah, just once. In agarwood, I have, this is 220. Okay, and I think the ones that I use it, I think I just used it to test it out, like to go to bed. I didn't wear it out. Okay, so this is 220. If you're interested, let me know down in the comments. And then the next one is Iris de Nuit. I think that's how you pronounce that. Hold on one second. I am making sure that, because somebody had asked me about it before, and I want to make sure that I did not say yes. Okay, nope. They haven't said they wanted it. So it's free game. This is a beautiful iris fragrance. This is clean. This is fresh. This is not too bad at all. It's sweet. This is one of the fragrances I actually did wear more than once. See, the cap is wood, but it's kind of magnetic as well. And this one is Iris de Nuit. I have it listed here as 105. Let me bring it up a little. It has a pretty blue purple. There you go. You can see it now. Blue purple, but I think it's such a pretty stuff. It's pretty. Okay, and this one, let me turn it so you can see the level. There we go. There's the level for that one. And there you go. Okay. So this one is listed for 105. Nope, I haven't. I'm about to. I still got those to go. So after we finish with the Heely, I'll do those. So this is Iris de Nuit. And oh, notes. Guys, I'm sorry. The notes for this is Iris. It's pretty. It's a pretty it's my thing. It's my thing. And you IT. Iris de Nuit by James Heely is violet, iris, woody, amber, floral, and a bit powdery. Great, great, great reviews. Angelica, Ambret, and Muskmallow. Well, that's the same thing. Ambret and Muskmallow is the same thing, the seeds. And then in the middle, you've got the florals, which is your iris, your violet, and then you've got some carrot seeds. And in the base, you have amber and Virginian cedar. This is a very pretty iris fragrance. It's very clean. It's very clean. I do. I had a total of, I had a lot. I think Heely, okay, first it was House of Sillage, then maybe Raja, House of Sillage, Raja, then Chanel, maybe. I'm thinking in my head what my fragrance collection looked like. Or it might be Maison Francis Kirk. Nope, nope, nope. Heely, then Chanel, then Maison Francis Kirkjean, then Killian. Yeah. 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 Okay. So Iris de Nuit. Let me know if you guys want this one. A beautiful powdery iris fragrance with violet, carrot seeds, nice and clean. And this one is 105. Okay. So we've got one at Frederick Mall, a couple more Heelys. Okay. So we've got Rose Aria. This is another rose fragrance. This one I actually really like as well. I like both his rose fragrances. I like all his fragrances. It's just not all of them I can wear. This one, I was contemplating not letting it go, but I do like sweeter roses. I just like sweeter roses. And I'm telling you guys, when I'm talking in videos, I'm telling you guys to think things that are unique to you and what you like and what you're going to wear, because there's no sense in having a fragrance just because somebody else said it's nice and you don't wear it. Even if it's the most expensive bottle in your collection. I have one that's $1,000. And I'm telling you what, I wore that last year. I didn't need to wear a whole lot because I choked myself out when I did overspread. But the point is that it's your stuff. And if you're not here tomorrow, your stuff is going to be here. So wear your stuff, okay? But curate a collection that is specifically for you. Okay. All right. So this is Rose Aria. This is a rose fragrance. It is pretty. There's not much I can say about this other than it's rose, but this rose has a little bit more of the incense. I'm pulling it up right now. I really like it. This is green. It's one of the Heely